Well, some people are getting sunshine today, but not on the southern coast.
No, and this is when it's great to have our crews in different areas because we looked at Carly in Bangor.
Up in Ellsworth, yeah.
Yeah, Ellsworth, I'm sorry. And it was just beautiful there, and it's beautiful in Bangor, and then just, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's fine in southern Maine.
It's just not sunny.
I was saying sometimes even I have to remind myself that it's not just in my own backyard, and I'm the one doing the forecasting, but yeah, it's a split state for sure. Kind of this way, as you can see, Bangor looking good, down East Maine, northern Maine, and we've just been socked in over southern Maine, which is what we thought would be the case here. And I do think by later today, we'll start to rip some of those clouds apart. We have dropped the showers. We had some sprinkles last night. Not a lot of rain. They continued to early this morning, but those are now off the radar. So you can see where there's sun and where there really isn't, right? 60s, 60 to 65 here from Bangor up into Caribou, into the low 50s in Portland. The other factor, of course, is onshore flow. Kind of gets you this time of the year. You can see the temperatures there hanging in the low 50s. Water temperature is a brisk 46 right now. So hour by hour forecast showing you that I think we get into a mixture of sun and clouds later this afternoon. Then tonight we all get into some showers, probably pretty light stuff initially. And tomorrow is just a gloomy, raw day. I don't necessarily think we get a ton of rainfall during the day, but there's not much positive going on here. It's in the low 40s, even some upper 30s with periods of rain off and on. When it's not raining, it's cloudy, and there'll be some drizzle too, especially along the coastline. And that basically takes up the whole day. It takes until sunset at least to clear this out. We do clear, though, and it's a pretty dramatic turnaround in time for Thursday. Which will probably be the best day of the week in which temperatures will respond into the 60s and we'll see a lot of sunshine. I actually think this model is too cool. I think we could be in the mid 60s, especially away from the coastline by Thursday afternoon. So we'll go from the worst day of the week to the best of the week, and there'll be a big contrast in there. But after that, we kind of keep cruising for Friday and into the weekend. Looks pretty good overall. It's not perfect this weekend, and the reason for that is simply this ridge of high pressure that's going to help protect us comes in, and we're on the north wind side of this on Saturday. So that'll keep temperatures down a bit on Saturday, I think, into the 50s. It will, though, keep this upper level low to our south. And we talked yesterday about how this model had to be right about where this low is going to be because it would be our Mother's Day, and probably much of next week will be determined by that. And it looks like it's hanging on to the same idea that high pressure builds in and sits over us. And that actually ends up being a very good thing for us Sunday, Monday, into Tuesday, probably Wednesday. I like next week quite a bit, as long as we keep that high and drop that low down to the Carolinas where it's kind of not our problem. And there's more to it than that. We get into what could be quite a mild pattern late next week because of where that high is and where the air mass is going to be drawing from. Thursday into Friday of next week, maybe Wednesday afternoon as well, will be quite mild. In fact, there's a chance that we could pop not only into the 70s, but inland we could briefly touch 80, which I know is a big promise, but the pattern looks very conducive to that. So we'll keep an eye on it. I like next week overall. Mother's Day is looking good too. Maybe a little chilly start, but ends up pretty good, right around 60 degrees. And again, that is inland. Along the coast will probably be a little bit cooler in the upper 50s. Sunny and warmer on Monday, and as I alluded to, that high pressure is good news for us next week. Could have us actually quite mild by the end of the week, which would be a reversal, and we would enjoy that.
And a dry stretch that we haven't really had this spring at all.
Yeah, pretty dry, pretty sunny, and eventually we might end with a flourish of legitimately warm weather.
Thanks, Keith.